a Gig Bag Radio production.
Hey, I just want to give a quick shout out to Timmy Sanger from Australia for mixing and mastering my little jingle there. And now we're on to the show. Today on Kim's Corner, I have the one and only genius maestro, the Italian jazz man himself.
Don't say genius, please. Don't say genius.
The perfect. When you look up Italian perfect in the dictionary, his picture with his guitars are posted as the definition of Italian
You're a crazy
perfect.
woman.
So he thinks I'm a crazy woman, but he actually knows that I'm crazy just from the past year that I've worked with him. But there's a website that's called compose.com for those of you listening who don't know about it. And I met Nicola on compose.com. Check it out if you're a musician or a singer and are interested. And when I first started, Nicola was one of two people that allowed me to audition, knowing that I was this major amateur, had very little experience, no voice, nothing to write home about. And on this website, Nicola actually became my mentor, not just in singing, not just in lyrics, not just in how to put a song together or work on a project, but also in life too. I've learned a lot from Nicola over the year and a half now almost. And so he's been my longest, I was going to say oldest, but he's been my longest friend on this website. So welcome, Nicola Offidani. Yay!
Yeah!
Ciao, ciao, ciao. And he is dialed in from, can you say, what's your hometown, Nicola?
Oh, my hometown is very small. The name is Massignano. Is a small village of around 1,000 people in a hill in the center of Italy, in front of Adriatic Sea.
So here's my question. Do you want to try and practice our live stuff first?
Do you want to sing? Do you want to sing?
Yeah. Do you want to try and practice that first before we do anything else?
You must know, but that I don't play live since 30 years, but I will do it now. I will do it now for you.
Okay. Okay, which one do you want to do first?
Let me check.
So while you're getting set up, guess whose house I'm at doing this talking to you. So
Nicola, you got a hold of him?
yeah. Uh-huh. Do you want to say?
Angie is there? Angie, how are
This
you?
is Angie. Good. How are you doing? It's such a great day. I get to meet all these friends. Someone just showed up at my door today asking for a space to talk to you.
That's right, a vagabond, a nomad, a homeless girl.
How fun. Here you go. I'll give you Kim back.
Howdy. You're the
Let
best.
me 1 minute.
Take all the time you need. All the Italian minutes you need, sir.
That's right.
Which one are we doing first? Are we doing
Silent
our song?
Night.
Silent Night. Okay.
Silent Night.
Do, 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 do.
But I can only play my guitar, no bass, no drum, no anything else.
I know, it's Nicola Raw. Nicola Organic. It's beautiful. It's playing a guitar. Oh, I wish you could hear this. I'm afraid of the feedback.
Yeah, that's okay.
Is that the key?
Now you have
Can
to
I
start.
hear it if I...
Okay. Are you gonna do a little solo there in the middle?
Yeah, I can only continue to play. Guitar, you can only do one thing at a time. It's not a piano. On the piano, you have the left hand that's doing different.
You are so perfect. You are so perfect. Okay, can we start over? We'll start over again.
Yeah, it's a bit difficult for you because there is no metronome.
Right.
But I will try to make something with rhythm, so you can better understand. I start. There are 4 bars of intro, as usual.
Got it. Silent night.
No, yeah. Was before. You are late, a bit late.
You know what? It doesn't matter if I'm recording for you or if I'm live. I'm always messing up. Just know that.
Yeah,
okay.
Or I wait, you start, and when you start, I start to play.
Okay.
I wait you. Again. Don't stop, please.
Oh my goodness. You see, Nicola, I am as frustrating live as I am behind a keyboard.
So
I am
funny.
the exact same person.
I didn't use this software that we can play live, but it's beautiful. It's excellent. It works.
Okay, I'm gonna get it this time. You're gonna be proud of me this time.
Let's say na 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 na.
Got it. Okay. I'm in it. I'm in it to win it.
I will not do the intro. Just start to sing.
Okay. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round your virgin mother and child. Silent night, holy night, come and worship this holy child, finding peace through baby divine. Restless souls, now take your flight.
So we did it.
Merry Christmas!
Oh my goodness.
I'm not so bad on live.
So Nicola, how did you get started in music? Can you tell our listeners how this all started?
I started very young when my father purchased me a guitar when I was 13. But I never studied guitar before. I just start to play guitar myself. And just after I start to study a bit, I play music with some bands in Italy.
Okay.
And then I started to compose.
Okay.
Because to play with the other people was not really my project. My project was to become a composer.
Okay.
And of course to make money. The first task, I did it to make money, not. So. And then when I start to work, my second work was based on a lot of traveling. So I had to stop because when I was 35, 40, it was simply impossible to play like we are now through internet.
Right.
No? To play was to stay everybody on the same room and play together.
Right.
But if you have to travel, you cannot play with anybody, and play by yourself is very bad. So I stopped. I stopped for 20 years. And when I start again to play, I discover internet, I discover compots, and it was to me like to wake up in a different words from the words I was habit with amplifier, with the tape recording,
yep,
to digital words.
Right.
No amplifier, just computer and digital recording. So there are many friends in compacts.
Right.
I can say you, Mauro, for example, that teach me how to do, really.
Right.
And so I spend a beautiful time in Compass with all my friends.
Right. Yeah, and it's an interesting community, isn't it? It is very much a learning experience for everyone, no matter what playing level you're at. Like you and I are at very different levels in terms of understanding music and that type of thing, and yet we're on a lot of projects together. You know, my inexperience and your experience, just because there's such a level playing field when it comes to a lot of, because everybody's constantly learning and growing their craft, even at whatever level they're at. So, you know, it's always nice to come together at different experiences and make music together. So, yeah, and I definitely. I remember, I think you had mentioned, and I think other people too who have been on Compose for a while mentioned they had mentors or they had people that showed them the ropes, and you're my mentor. You know, that's what you did for me. Yeah. As I said in the introduction, structure of music, how to manage a project, which by the way, for anyone listening, I'm still really horrible at it, but you can't blame Nicola. I'm just really dense. But the nice thing is Nicola is one of the most patient people, and he'll just keep plugging away as long as you keep torturing him. He'll let you keep plugging away at him. He'll let you keep bothering him. So that's kind of how the stream flows at Compose. It's people mentoring other people, helping them along, and then those people, they get their bearings and they help, you know, the next crowd along, and so on and so on. So it's really neat. Now, tell me, what instruments do you play? What are all the instruments you can play?
I play guitar, any kind of guitar. I play bass.
Yeah.
But I don't have any more a bass because I sold my bass 25 years ago to purchase a keyboard. So I play also keyboard.
Yes.
I play harmonica.
Yes.
And bells.
And sing beautifully.
I'm not a singer. I'm not a singer.
Right.
I know that you like my voice, but you are unique. You only like my voice.
Well, that, you know, I hate to call you on the carpet here, Nicola, but that's absolutely false. Do you know how many comments you have gotten when you sing online, and they're not paid people. I don't pay them to say that. They just come on when you sing. There's multiple comments where people will be like, wow, you have a beautiful voice. I love your voice. You know that's true. Only the reason he knows this is true is because I point it out every single time in private message to him.
I say you a secret.
Yes.
I catch my wife with my voice.
Did you serenade her?
Yes.
Well, I have no doubt. I mean, first of all, she's a very lucky woman, and I'm sure you're a very lucky man, but I have no doubt that voice caught her. So bravo to both of you. So do you remember the song Santa is Coming? Do you remember how you got that idea? And
which, for example, do you have a song? Do you want to know?
Yes.
Because usually when I'm at home, I have an old guitar. My first guitar I purchased when I was very young, on 1972. I have my guitar in my kitchen.
Okay.
So after breakfast, I spend 10 minutes with my guitar.
Okay.
Every day. When I am home, because I travel a lot.
Right.
And every day I write on a piece of paper some idea. No?
Okay.
And so when I have time, I can get the computer. I check all the paper I have, and a song will be very easy to do. Just looking my morning idea.
Okay. So can I ask you specifically about the song Santa is Watching? Do you remember that song, Santa is Watching? I think Cassia was the lyricist, and Greg ended up laying the vocal on it.
Yeah.
Do you remember? Do you remember how that all happened? Exactly. You put up your music track. One
thing that happened, sometime I'm fascinated by the lyric, no?
Right.
So reading the lyric, I just reading the words, I start to listen the music in my ear. And this is one of the song that started like this, just from lyric.
Yeah.
I need to have a image on my head to write music. I use very few technique on inventing music. I use art.
Right.
My soul. No. So sometimes I do something that in music is not correct. No, but it works.
Right. It's funny that when you say, "Oh, I do some things in music that aren't correct," I think all of us listening who know you, we only wish we could do things so incorrectly as well as you do.
No, I mean that it's not conventional.
Right.
No.
Right. Yes.
For example, if you had to finish a song that start on C, you should finish on G. No, but sometimes I don't finish on G.
I
but
didn't
it
realize
works.
that. Is that all a part of music theory? Is that, or what? What is that?
Music theory.
Okay.
Music theory.
Okay.
I try to forget.
Forget music theory. So I'm going to go ahead and play Santa is Watching, and the music is by Nicola Offidani. The lyrics are by Cassia lyricist, and the vocal is by the one and only Greg Emond. So here is Santa is Watching.
Well, it was midnight, and the angels knew the truth. There's no way that staircase to catch a glimpse of you know who. Snuggle by the fireplace, it's just what all kids do. Santa's watching, dishing out the coal. If you're not careful, you'll get a sock full. Santa's watching, yeah, he's watching you. Santa's watching, you know what you must do. Of mercy, well, they fly down from above each and every Christmas, 'cause they are made of love. They cast their magic wishes and put tired kids to sleep, so there's no chance at all that they will get a peep of dear old Santa, drinking all the milk, eating up your cookies and loosening his belt, putting all the presents under the Christmas tree and wishing merry wishes to people as they sleep. The list at 7-7. All his words were full of mirth. He didn't ask for toys. He wanted peace on earth. He wanted peace on earth. Santa is watching, dishing out the coal. If you're not careful, you'll get a sock full. 'Cause Santa is watching, yeah, he's watching you. Santa is watching, you know what you must do. Santa is watching, yeah, he's watching you. Santa is watching. You know what to do.
But when you find this song, it's very old.
I found it. What do you mean? I found it on your. I'm always stalking you. You should know that.
Yeah, but it's very old. It's beautiful,
beautiful.
but it's very
I found
old.
it.
So you made a very big research on my.
I always do.
My
I always
songs.
do. I'm always stalking you. I'm always trying to see where you're at, what your first composed song was, what your latest composed song.
Cassia is an awesome lyric writer. I love the lyric she writes. And is also one of my, Joel and Cassia was my two favorite lyric writer since the beginning.
Yes. Is she still on here? She's not active anymore, is she, or is she? I just don't see her around.
She's not active. She's not
And
active
unfortunately
anymore.
that happens a lot, right? I mean, I'm fairly new on the site, but you've been around for a while and people seem to come and go, right?
She has on his page a project that is a depot of lyrics. There are 10 lyric
Okay.
inside. No, and I was looking inside to find idea for my
Yes.
music, because sometimes when I'm very, how can say, I'm very dry with idea. I need something that inspire me.
Right.
No? And the lyrics is one thing. Another thing is the image. One picture of something usually inspire me.
Right. Are you saying a photo, an image? Right.
Yeah, photo. Yes,
Yeah.
a photo. Let's say the person face, everything that can give me emotion.
Right. Yes, it's funny. I know that many people, particularly people I think who output a lot, who give not just, I don't mean just a number alone, but like you said, you compose with your heart and soul, oftentimes go through dry spells. You hear that and see that a lot. People need to take a break. They need to decompress a little. So, but you still have over 1,000 compositions.
Kim, I hate to say, okay, today I have to write a blues. Oh, tomorrow I will write a jazz. Tomorrow I will write some. I write a song. I don't know what will be out. No, maybe it's a jazz, maybe it's a blues. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Depends
on the mood,
mood.
Right? On what inspires you, and yep, exactly. Yeah. So, okay, well, let's move on to the next song. The next song is "Down from the Star," and that's a bossa. No.
Oh my God! This is beautiful.
This is a beautiful.
Yes, but I don't remember.
Oh, well, that's okay.
Let me check. Can I check? Can I check? I don't remember.
I'm not asking.
I have to go inside.
No, I'm not asking you to play it. I'm gonna play these from the Compose website. I'm gonna play all of them.
Down from the Star. I need down.
So, are you looking it up?
Oh
You're
God.
so funny. So Down from the Star, let me list the, this is a bossa nova, and you write a lot of bossa novas, right? That's kind of
Yeah, it's my very favorite.
Yes, your very favorite. And
Do you know why?
I want to know why. Please tell me.
Yeah, when I was very young, my brother invited a guitarist player from Brazil, and he lived about 2 months in my home, no? And he was sleeping on my same bedroom, and he was a bossa nova guitarist. Oh, when he showed me with my guitar what he was able to do, oh, I was simply that. I say, okay, I don't play anymore. And he told me, no, Nicola, I will teach you. And he teach me how to play bossa.
Oh.
All the secret, all the strange chords are using. And I have to give a lot of thanks to that guys.
So from that experience, is that what made you fall in love with it and made you really enjoy it?
It was. At the time, we was listening Beatles, Rolling Stone, and so on. Bossa Nova was simply unknown, something very not usual for us. And but listening this beautiful music and the way he was playing the guitar simply makes me love it.
Right. That's amazing. I think that is the beautiful thing about even what we were talking about before in the introduction with music, is, the bottom line is it's about people. You know, music is about people, about experiences. You know, you yourself said, you know, what inspires you. This person came into your life and ended up inspiring you to write how many bossa novas? So many. And that's amazing that that's his legacy with you, is that, you know, he inspired you to do all of that. So that's neat. Yeah. So so Down from the Star, that's a Nicola Offidani song, and Frederick Ericksen from Detroit and Paul Muns from Long Beach, California. Frederick played I'm assuming the sax. He usually plays the sax, and Paul plays the flute. And it's a beautiful instrumental. So I'm going to go ahead and play that now. So here it is. pretty amazing how people from around the world can add one track, you know, one small part and make the sound just vibrate and come alive. It's pretty amazing. And because we're all about Christmas for Kim's Corner right now, can you tell me some of the Offidani Christmas traditions that you guys, your family or your extended family do for Christmas?
We have the tradition, the night of Christmas, means the 24th. Most of family in Italy are together, like Thanksgiving in United States. And we are very, very tight to this tradition for the night of Christmas. So I stay with my family. Sometimes I invite also my parents, my relatives, and we eat everything. We will become very fat, really.
That's one of the beauty and benefits of being Italian, right? Wonderful cooks and lots of food and laughter and fun. So do you play music then? Do you guys get around and sing and play music at all? Live music? Do you sing together as a family at Christmas?
No, never. They don't like my music.
What?
They don't like my music.
I gotta have a chat with that family. Get them on the phone.
No, they don't want. I say, hey, please shut up.
That's so hard for me to believe. That it must be something like.
It's true. It's true. Really.
No.
I'm not joking.
No, I know you're not joking. It's just hard for me to believe that there would be anybody out there who wouldn't want to be a glutton on your music. But I imagine it's a lot like sweets or candy. For us, listening to Nicola's music is like eating a decadent tiramisu. But if you eat tiramisu, decadent tiramisu every day, then maybe it's not as pleasant. I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of, because I could definitely listen to you every day. So, and sometimes I do, depending on how much I'm stalking you. So that's interesting. I think in America we have similar traditions for Christmas. We'll get together with family, extended family, either Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. So
I must say one thing: the 24th night is not allowed to eat meat, only fish.
Oh, but is that religious, philosophy, cultural?
Is religion, but more tradition than religion.
Okay, that's interesting.
It come from religion, but now is a tradition.
Now it's right. That's interesting, and I think that's the way a lot of traditions start. They start in either a religious background or a philosophical background.
It's a religion background, but
now it's just
it's just a tradition.
Yeah.
But this doesn't mean that we eat a few. We get very fat. Very fat.
There's still. What's your favorite dish? What is the thing you most look forward to?
That night we eat brodetto. Brodetto is made by fish, very different kind of fish, with vinegar and the tomato. It is a soup.
Okay.
When you have to eat a lot of bread also inside, and sometimes it's better you can eat just that plate, but unfortunately that night is one of the most plate that you have to eat. It is very difficult. It's very challenging.
Okay.
To survive.
It sounds rough in Italy for Christmas at that moment.
Yeah.
So speaking of Italian, one of the things so when I was setting this up with you, well, first of all, I just want to say thank you so much. For those of you who are listening, You do not know what this poor man has gone through to give me this interview. He has gone through, sludged through hours and hours of trying to because I had to reschedule a bunch of times. We were trying to get internet stuff. I couldn't get the site running. So I just want to personally say thank you to Nicola for rescheduling
You
6
are
or 7
welcome.
times. Thank you. But one of the things when we were setting this all up was you had mentioned, well, your English isn't up to snuff, or you felt like your English wasn't great. But first of all, I think it's beautiful, and I love the accent. It's not boring English, but it's a beautiful accent. But I thought what I could do is I thought we could play a little game really quickly, and I would say I'll give you 5 instruments, and I'll speak them in Italian, which I don't know Italian. For my listeners, I'll just tell you I don't know Italian, and I didn't look at these beforehand. So I'll speak them in Italian, and I want you to translate what they are to see if you can translate them. Okay? So we'll try first we'll try an easy one first, okay? Let's see. Contrabbasso.
But he's already Italian. He's already Italian, this one. Contrabbasso, you say very well.
Do I? So, but isn't that in English? Isn't that double bass?
No, is upright bass.
Oh,
bass.
upright. Okay. Oh, all right. So see, he translated it for me. Upright bass. Okay. So here's my second one. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Strumenti a tastiera.
Keyboards.
Yes. Did I say it correctly?
Yes.
I can't believe it.
You are set up yourself for a visit in Italy?
I am. I'm gonna be there tell your family I'll be there on the 24th to have fish with them. Okay, you ready?
Okay.
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Tamburietto.
You have to repeat.
Oh, wait, maybe I'm saying it incorrect. Tamburello.
Tamburello. Tambourine.
Yes, ding, ding, ding. I should give you a prize for this at the
Tamburello.
end. Had I really been thinking, I should have given you a prize. Okay, this one's...
In Italian is tamburello.
Tamburello.
Yeah.
Okay. So, here's the 4th one. Campaign tubulari.
Oh, tubular bells.
Yes, see, you're very good at Italian. You know, you're very good at Italian. Okay, here's my last one. Okay, I'm going to try to stump you this time, even though I'm trying to pronounce it correctly. All right, here's the last one. Salterio.
Oh my God. What is?
Are you even Italian? I'm saying it correctly.
I can't understand. Try to do it again.
Okay, I'm doing it again. Ready? Salterio.
I don't know what it is. Maybe you say well, but I don't know what it is.
No.
Salterio.
Salterio. I'm sure I'm not even pronouncing it close. It's Salterio. It's the dulcimer, the hammered dulcimer. Hammered dulcimer. Do you know what that is? Do you know who plays the?
I know, but it's not Deuterio. Should be some very old instrument that I don't know.
I don't know.
But why you choose so difficult instruments? So you start with contrabbasso. Oh my God, Contrabasso is big like a car. It's not an instrument, easy instrument.
I was easing you into my Italian so that you'd be lured into the game and not quit at the first one. Can you imagine if I had started with Salterio? So that's I don't know. I found it on a website. It's on the Yale.edu website. If anybody wants to double check to see if I'm making this stuff up, because I'm really not. Can I try one more on you? I just found another one I want to try on you.
Yeah.
Sintetizzato.
Is a synthesizer.
Yeah, synthesizer.
Yeah.
That's right. Did I say it correctly or no?
Correct. Un sintetizzatore. Why you choose very difficult words? Yes.
Well, you're Italian. I couldn't choose
No.
viola.
Your choose should be
Orchestra.
Tromba is trumpet. Sassofono.
Band is band.
Band.
Timpano.
Timpano. Yeah.
Piatti.
Right now. Piano.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Chitarra.
Guitar.
So easy.
Easy.
No contrabbasso.
Well, I had to step up my game because, you're the perfect Italian. So I had to try to stump you somehow. It was stump the Italian, and I obviously couldn't do it. So, okay. So the next song I wanted to go over of yours and introduce, and I'll insert in here, is A Calm Night. A Calm Night. And that's a jazz one that you did a little over a year ago. And Brad Dunbar from Tennessee added. And do you know who played piano on that? A Calm Night?
Should be Pat.
Yes.
Pat Felitti.
Yes, your BFF. Can you tell us a little bit about Pat? You have actually met him a couple times, right?
Yeah. Pat is not anymore active. I don't know why. But we are friends. I went a couple of times in New York to meet him, and he went in Italy for vacation, and I met him also.
Yes.
He's a beautiful person, really, more than the musician. He is a very, very, very good person. He's a really master on piano. He knows everything regarding music. He was a piano bar player when he was young.
Okay. Interesting.
And I made a lot of songs with him. And when he starts with the piano in your song will change. He is so amazing, so amazing.
He is. It is too bad that he's not regularly on there.
He has moved from New York to Pennsylvania because he retired from the job, and his wife is a university teacher, and they get a new job on Pennsylvania University, and he move out from New York, and this may be impact his time. I don't know.
Right. Well, you'll hear it in his piano playing in this song, but he's spectacular on the piano.
Yeah.
He's
He's
his
not
playing
doing
is,
just chords. He's making many things with that makes very rich the harmony.
okay, right. Yeah, and I know next to nothing about music, but when I listen to him, I feel like he plays with such detail. Everything's so intricate.
Yeah, Kim, one thing of Pat, if you listen, just listen, is separate track, is it can stand alone as a
Right.
song, usually. It can
Right.
stand alone as a song, just the separate parts.
That's amazing. And that takes real skill to be able to, and talent to be able to do that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I see why you two are paired up so well. And, you know, really, if you ever contact him privately, if you tell him you want to do something, you ask him to do something with Nicola, he always comes back on. I've asked him a couple times, and he always, because to him, Nicola is.
I don't hear him
his
since
friend.
months, but for Christmas I will send him my wishes.
So the next song, and this is kind of the final song that I wanted to introduce, is not a Christmas song. This is a guilty pleasure song. So this isn't a Christmas, this is not just a Christmas special, but it's a guilty pleasure special too, as well. One of the music beds that one of the guitar ads that you added to was something from Burney Warren in Memphis, Tennessee, made this, not just him, but you and Burney made this beautiful music track called Heaven Awaits You. And I'm going to play that.
Yes.
Now.
Yes. This is a music bed I wrote, and without asking him, Barney decided to add his voice. And
Yes.
Barney is an excellent singer. He has a special voice, very blues, and he can deliver usually very nice melody.
Yes, he is very talented, and he actually works at least part-time in the music industry, I believe.
He's a real musician. Means that he's living with the music.
Right. He actually does studio stuff, and so here I'm going to play "Heaven Awaits You" with Burney Warren and Nicola's music. And of course, the guilty pleasure is at the last hour, I got to do a little backup for it. So here's Heaven Awaits You.
I'm here with open arms. Let me stimulate you, elevate your mind.
Songs that I wanted to have spotlighted because they're your songs, Nicola, and I wanted to spotlight not just Christmas, not just jazz, but more so you as this, amazing musician that comes up with all of these beautiful music beds that are all very have the Nicola stamp on it, but they're also unique in their own project. So each one has, you know, like you said, whatever has inspired you, that's the stamp that is on there. And I forgot to say that with Silent Night, the Silent Night version that you and I did, that is your version. That is music that you came up with. So I just want to I just want to let people know that that is also your music bed. So I don't know. What do you want to do? I mean, pretty much the program is done. So before we say goodbye, Nicola, before we say goodbye, I wanted to know if is there anything else you want to sing or anything else you want to say?
Go ahead.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight, and have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. And here we are, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore, and faithful friends who are dear to us gather near to us once more. And through the years we all will be together, if the fates allow, and hang a shining star upon the highest bough. And have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Well, thank you, dear friend, for coming on, for sticking with it, first of all, and then coming on, singing and playing and talking about your life. And as I was telling other people, you know, people want to know who Nicola is, not just hear him play, but who he is. And so thank you for letting us kind of peek in to your life. We definitely appreciate that.
Yeah.
So, and please have a very, very Merry Christmas the rest of the holidays. All right. Well, very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you and yours. All right.
Bye. Bye. Kim. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Kim's Corner, everything happy at Kim's Corner. Take it, make it, break it, but always celebrating. Oh, yeah, Kim's Corner. Kim's Corner, a Good Bird Radio production.